I was in the drumline in band, and there was this girl that caught my fancy. And during that whole season, something felt different about her. And I would always find myself in these conversations with her, like just little small talk, but I contrived a few of them, like just anything to walk by her and see her and get her to notice me. Our band also takes a trip every 4 years, an educational trip. And that year when it was Walt Disney World. And I don't know how they get away with it, but we went, and it was super fun. And on this trip, 2 days in, I figure, I'm tired of just walking past this girl, and I'm tired of not pursuing it any further. So 2 days in, I texted her brother. I was pretty good friends with her brother. We were both in the drum line, and willingly he gave me her number. And so I texted her, and that night we watched the fireworks together at Disney. And later texting that night, she invited me to be in her Disney group, go on the rides with her. And there's like a horde of like 20 people who are all friends, and they're riding these rides together. And I was invited to be in that group, and I was so excited the next day to go and be with her. And I get there, and there's two other boys trying to do the exact same thing that I'm trying to do. There's three suitors because she has a boyfriend back at home, and luckily he was at home. And these other two boys are just being goofballs. So, my real competition is some boy thousands of miles away, and I'm feeling good. Like, I got no worries. I just have to get her to like me as much as I liked her. And I felt that would be pretty easy if I just play it cool and not try to be too over the top. But I did this one thing that apparently was a little over the top. It's the last day at Disney, and we're walking past this alley of just cheap food stands. Well, the food's cheap; it's expensive price, $8 for a hot dog. And I want to buy her something, and I didn't have money to buy her the, out of the vault Cinderella. Like I didn't have that money, but I got her a churro, a 2-foot long churro. No, this is one single churro that's 2 feet long. And we enjoyed it. We shared it, and the day goes on, and all was good. And that night, she pulled me aside at dinner, and she's just like, you gotta just cool out, take a step back, and because apparently, the churro was just too much, and it's too big of a step. We weren't at buy me a churro stage yet. And it's funny because, when I make her churros today as my wife, she seems to enjoy them.